Now, Taurus, I'm finna give away my age with this one. But, I got a super oldie but goodie. It was Big Mike. What was the name of the song? Cause it starts off like flat hoes and chains and swinging things. Just a young out here having things, man. So, time comes with change and change comes with time is kind of what I was getting for you, Taurus. Something in your life is changing. I don't know if it's changing as rapidly as you want it to change, but it's definitely changing. Like from the time, if you look back over your journey, where you was, where you're going, where you are currently, you've come far. But I feel like a lot of your life may have been based on materialistic things, having material things, cars, clothes, jewelry, houses, boats, planes, jets, whatever. Like you've spent a lot of your time investing in things that don't build wealth. It seems like Beloved wants me to tell you, because I've been reading this book, and the book talks about millionaires and how they actually build wealth, and that the average millionaire, Taurus, doesn't spend more than $24,000 on a car. So you would think millionaires are the people that we see on TV, but those are not people that have wealth or resting income. Those are people that earn to spend. And so they'll never be financially independent. You wonder how some people that was once on and they were famous are now broke, how MC Hammer went broke, how different people went broke over time because they weren't setting themselves up for financial independence, financial wealth. The difference with people who get their money quickly versus those that establish wealth over a period of time is mindset. The mindset for people that build wealth over time is they have a really tight budget. They're very thrifty. They don't keep up with the latest fashions. I think it's said in that book the most a millionaire spent on a suit was like $300-400, and you have people out here spending $300-400 on some shoes, and they ain't even a millionaire. You understand what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into your reading. See the message that Beloved has for you, because it has something to do with the thing that you love the most, which is money. Okay, Taurus, let's go ahead and jump into it. Beloved, what's the message that you have for Taurus? I keep forgetting to tell Aries happy birthday. But what's the message that you have for Taurus, Beloved? It definitely want to cut there. New beginnings. So Taurus, oh wow. So Taurus, if you recently went through a time where you feel like a lot was taken from you, or you lost a lot, or people stole from you, or your investments failed, or you lost a sense of security financially, it happened for the reason of you learning to build actual wealth instead of being a person who earns to spend. The mindset is very different. With this new beginning card, it's like Beloved wants you to know, like, don't even trip off of what you lost. I'm gonna bless you again, but I want you to learn this lesson about how to retain wealth, how to grow your wealth, how to keep wealth versus earning to spend. You know, people are out here and they don't think longevity or generational wealth. And Taurus, obviously you are one that needs to set yourself up for generational wealth for some strange odd reason. Maybe, you know, some of your ancestors coming down the line are gonna like change the world or need like certain, whatever the case may be. I can't predict it. I'm not nowhere near that far out. But you need to position yourself to really learn how to invest your funds where they grow where okay, let's say beloved blesses you with $100,000, right? You get $100,000. The first thing you want to do is spend. Beloved is saying, with this money, with this $100,000 that I'm getting ready to give you, if that's the amount that you've been manifesting or the amount beloved's getting ready to give you, could be $1 million, could be whatever. I need for you to learn to be responsible with your money. I need for you to learn how to actually gain assets versus liabilities. Stop purchasing cars if you don't have assets that's actually accumulating wealth as they sit, or is bringing you like money back. Cars, boats, houses are not assets according to most millionaires. These are the things that depreciate over time, unless, I think they said, unless you put down half, was it half or was it 70%? I think it was half or 60% of what the house is actually worth, and you could pay it off for a short period of time. Then it will be some type of asset. If it's within that range, like if you have a resting income towards, let's say your resting income yearly is $200,000, right? You don't want to buy a property less than, or invest in that property. How can I say this? You don't want to invest in that property with just $20,000, right? Because that's not 50 to 60% of your resting income. If you aren't able to buy a property within that certain percentage, then you don't need to invest in it. Either way, there's so many ways to build wealth. I've been trying to read about it, trying to figure it out myself. But you are being advised to make investments. Stop being a person that earns to spend. If you work a job, always pay yourself first, right? Have a savings account, a checkings account or something where you're paying yourself first, putting some money aside instead of going to purchase that bag or get that car with that car note. To drive that car that's still rolling. It may not look the best, but drive that car that's still rolling. Put that $200, $300, $400. I can't believe people are paying $400, $500 car notes, and then insurance on top of that $700. But put that $500, $600, $700 in the bank and watch it stack over time, and then you can go out and purchase that same vehicle 2 to 3 years later at a discounted price. It's just a lot that goes along with it. Yeah, miracles. This is what beloved is getting ready to do in your life. And this is why beloved is talking to you about making investments. Obviously, you got some type of blessing, some type of settlement. You about to sign a contract. Something getting ready to happen in your life towards something you've been working on, something you've been manifesting is getting ready to come into fruition. Beloved wants you to be responsible with what you're getting ready to get, because to whom much is given, much is required. So it's not going to come with a cost. You wonder how millionaires, when they win the lottery, right, and become instant overnight millionaires, how they go broke so quick, because all they're going to do is spend. See, the game that the top 1% know, the game that the rich know, is if you give money to the middle class or the poor that don't have that mindset, the money will always end up back in their pockets. And that's crazy, right? But that's the society we live in. Serenity. This is exactly what it will bring you. Having that financial independence, that financial stability, Taurus, is a peace and serenity. Beloved is saying that if you make these investments that beloved wants you to make, with this money, with these funds, whatever you're doing, Taurus, you're about to get some type of financial breakthrough, okay? You can have peace and serenity knowing that you are financially independent, don't need to depend on anyone, and have money in the bank for hard times, for your kids, for your grandkids, for people that's coming behind you. It's like you need to take a class or a seminar or read some books on building wealth, Taurus, okay? What's in the recent past? Listening. Have you been listening to beloved? Because beloved definitely been talking in various ways. I feel like you flip the channel a lot. This is how I'm kind of getting it. You know how you see those infomercials on about wealth or whatnot? Just keep, clicking the clicker or whatever, or it's an add-on about wealth, or something comes across your YouTube screen about building financial wealth, or Elon Musk pop up or something like that. It seems like Taurus, in the past you weren't listening, but beloved was definitely speaking to you, talking to you. The other thing I'm also getting, Taurus, is that could be something that you've been praying for. You may have been praying to be rich. You may have been praying for a financial breakthrough. You may have been praying to get that contract, to get that client, or whatever it is that you've been praying about. It's like beloved is saying, I've been listening to you. Are you ready to do the work for where I'm taking you? Okay? Ooh, beloved has been giving you sign synchronicity. If you were looking for a sign, Taurus, this is one of the signs, okay? If you've been talking to beloved about wealth and I want to be rich, and why can't I be rich? Why that person over there has got more than me, and so on and so forth. That person over there maybe be doing the work. That person over there probably know the secret to success. Everyone think you just manifest and you just keep your wealth. You cannot be one of those earn to spend people, because you will never accumulate actual wealth. You will never actually own assets. Just like they talk about investing in stocks and bonds and all that stuff. And I'm like, there's an easy way for anybody to invest, and you never know what's going to happen with this money, but everybody uses CASHAPP. I wonder how many people actually put $100, $200, $300 into Bitcoins. It's right there. I'm just saying. Oh, music. So some of you are artists. This is what's getting ready to come through. Some type of contract that has to do with music. Some type of contract. Some type of I'm getting it like some type of exposure. And from there, it just keeps going. Like, you get exposed one time in whatever your art, your skill, or whatever it is, and it just keeps going. It just keeps, like, building, Taurus. This music card is about art, whatever craft, whatever it is that you do is going to bring you financial stability, Taurus. I want to get into the tarot, but then I think I have pretty much delivered the message that beloved wants you to know. Let's go ahead and get some messages from beloved, and we'll close out this reading. Beloved, what do you want Taurus to know? What do you want Taurus to know? Beloved, been talking to you, Taurus. Oh, you got an animal spirit that's around you. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and helping you with the situation. If you got a cat, a dog, a bird, a turtle, a cat, whatever it is, that is a spirit guide. Ironically, that's in your life, Taurus, at this time. Or your spirit guide comes to visit you. I remember when I was younger, Taurus, the weirdest thing happened. I was young, and I seen this little black thing sitting on, because we used to stay around the lake, and I seen this little black thing sitting on the sill of the window. I'm like, what is that? I ran upstairs. I got my stepdad, and I'm like, there's something sitting there. And so he go get it, and it was a little turtle, little baby turtle. I come back one day, about 6 months later. It's a damn big ass turtle sitting on the windowsill. I'm like, oh my goodness. At that time, being so young, I didn't know what it mean, but now I do, right? Spirit guide, turtle was probably around me at that time. But like, I have a lot of bird tattoos and wings tattoos. So I take it my spirit guide is like an eagle, a bird. I don't know, me and birds, we got a thing going on, Taurus. But either way, you got some type of animal spirit guide, okay? Air chakra. Notice messages that appears as sounds, music. and words from both external sources within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Music, again, Taurus. Music is going to be very significant coming up, Taurus. Pay attention to the music that beloved is playing around you, the songs that are playing. Like, for instance, you might be in the grocery store and you hear money, 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 money. Money, money, money. I'm just saying, Taurus, like, you know, like those type of songs, right? And then emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. Yes, be very receptive, okay, to these inklings and things that you're getting. Beloved wants you to, like, really pay attention and internalize what these songs, what this message means for you, Taurus, in your life. Okay? Either way, Taurus, I thank you so much for tapping into Black Madonna HP's Table Etiquettes. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, and soul. Take care.